Pregnancy brain has been insane. Speaking of which, I just want to tell you guys real quick. I went yesterday to get, and would you look at that, right after the pizza.
Dessert for days.
We just landed in the dessert aisle. It literally feels illegal to just load up and walk out. We're currently on our way to one of our favorite stores in the world. What are we doing tonight, baby?
Getting some goodies for a little date night.
A little date night at home, possibly a little movie night.
Yeah.
What do you want to eat?
You know what I want to eat.
Girl.
Pizza.
Oh, Miss Amazon Fresh. Y'all, we could practically live in here. We at least come like 1 to 2 times a week. It is literally so easy. All you do is you scan your barcode and walk right in. Eldon also has his palm set up so that when he comes in, he just goes like that and it just voila. I love how aesthetically pleasing everything is and it's so organized. Like, look at all this. She's gorgeous. All the fresh produce. All you do when you find what you want is grab your item and put it in your grocery bag. And that's literally it, mama.
Some bananas too.
They have a meat and seafood section, which is not his section.
This is my section right here.
A little vegan moment. They have such a wide variety of selections. If you're a vegan king or queen like mine, Eldon hit up the sale and got a bunch of the Fresh brand Italian meatballs. These are so bomb. And now we gotta get another bag. But it makes it so easy because you literally just bag as you shop and you grab and go. I swear, we could literally live in here. They have everything. Even the alcohol department is like so high tech. You go through these little clear doors.
Exit only.
Oh.
You have to go on the other side.
Oops, you gotta go.
Check your ID.
Yeah, you gotta go through the other side, but they check your ID. So we love a responsible shopper. A little soy milk. This one is our favorite. Silk soy.
Original.
Over here we have my favorite department. We have the salad bar and the fresh kitchen. Oh, they're closed now. They have the best hot soups. I always get the chicken noodle or the clam chowder. So bomb. And fun fact, what we love about their hot bar here is that you can stuff the containers to the brim and it's just one price. You don't have to pay per weight like how you usually do at like
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. Because girl, that adds up. So since the hot bar is closed, should we just get some pizzas? Are you down?
I'm down. I'm always down for pizza.
And they have plant-based ones, so they got my king. Oh, they even have a cauliflower crust one. I wonder if that one's good.
I like this.
I think I want to try this stuffed crust pepperoni. Let's see what's tea. And would you look at that, right after the pizza.
Dessert for days.
We just landed in the dessert aisle. And you guys know I've been talking about it recently that all of a sudden, I'm not an ice cream gal, but
Now you are.
I'm prego and suddenly I like ice cream. So we've got a ton of flavors to choose from. But I'm very specific, like I don't eat any ice cream. As of recently, I've been obsessed with matcha, so I'm trying to see if they have a matcha flavor. Found it. Only 2 left. I scored. And just for security purposes, why not?
Mine's on sale 2 for $8, so I think I'll get this one too.
And it's easy as that. It literally feels illegal to just load up and walk out. I'm having a deja vu moment because I took you guys here before when we first moved here, and when we found out that Amazon Fresh was 5 minutes away from our house, dude, I was in heaven and I was shook the first time we came here. I was so shook. I was like, this can't be real. Like there's no way it's that easy.
It's so much easier, and like you don't have to wait in a long line, load up your groceries out of the cart, and then load them back into your cart, and then load them into your car.
Yeah, that's why we love Amazon Fresh, because it's life-changing. We didn't even mention the VIP parking. We're literally like first in line, but that's why we like coming at nighttime, huh?
It's not that busy.
Yeah, there's never a line. Ooh, Miss Betty Crocker doing his thing. Made fresh.
Amazon Fresh.
Oh my god. I legit was about to ask why you're not putting the cardboard in, because
You would have.
yeah, I would have. They're ready.
It's mine.
Ooh, I'm excited. Oh my god. Guess what I forgot to get?
Ranch.
What am I gonna do? Dude, I literally can't eat it without ranch.
Well, you got it.
I'm gonna have to have it with Caesar dressing. Fun fact, I like vegan ranch way better than regular ranch because it just tastes better to me. Here's how mine came out. Purr. Yours looks good.
I was gonna say we could trade a slice, but
Should we do a little taste test on camera?
might be hot.
Cheers. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mmm. A little ASMR. Yum. My fave. I have to concoct a little sauce. This is probably weird to other people.
I think weird to everyone, not just other people.
But you gotta do what you gotta do when you don't got ranch. You gotta do something. It gives me the illusion that it's like supposed to be ranch. And this ain't my first rodeo. I've been doing this all the time. I just
Yeah, you do it all the time, but like, let's just buy some vegan ranch.
I know, it's because we always forget. Mmm. Mm-hmm.
Is it ranching?
Hmm. Caesaring. How did this video turn into a mukbang?
Because we're hungry. We're gonna watch a movie after this.
Mm-hmm. And I just realized.
We didn't finish.
Mother.
Mm-hmm.
We started it on Mother's Day, huh?
Mm-hmm. I thought it was gonna be like a Mother's Day movie when you told me.
Dude, he was in the shower.
It came out on Mother's Day, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. I was like, babe, there's a new movie trending #1 on Netflix right now, and it's called Mother. Are you down to watch it? J-Lo's in it, and he's like, yeah, I'm down. And when he came out, I started playing it, and it was like immediately action. He's like, I thought we were watching like a soft movie. And I was like, I was laughing because the way you said it was so funny, but it's an action movie. And we only watched 10 minutes of it because we got tired. We're like, girl, we gotta go sleep. So we'll finish that tonight. I didn't even realize that we were gonna take you guys along our date night tonight. I feel like I always prefer like fresh pizza from like Pizza Hut. Let's be real, that's my favorite like to go pizza. But this hits the spot when it comes down to it. I'm gonna take one last bite before we get to the juicy stuff.
That wasn't the juicy stuff?
Well, the juicy stuff that I know everybody's waiting for. I'm so glad I can finally eat again. Because even pizza sounded disgusting when I was having like hella food aversions for the first like 4 months. Even pizza, something I love, sounded absolutely disgusting for months. So I'm glad that I can finally enjoy it again, because
everything's kind of getting back to normal for the most part.
For the most part. I still haven't been able to eat like tacos or In-N-Out, stuff that's like too meaty. But for everyone that wants to know,
our baby's gender.
The real tea is... What's a real tea?
We're gonna wait till birth.
That has been my number one question is, do you guys know the baby's gender? And obviously we're 6 months as of tomorrow. So everyone's like, how have you guys not posted a gender reveal or doing a gender reveal? And the very reason why is simply because we're waiting to be surprised the day our baby comes. Honestly, we're completely like fine with it. Like, yeah, we're curious. I always wonder like, what are you, little boy, little girl? But it honestly doesn't like bother me, like not knowing.
Same. And it's like kind of cool, I guess, like to kind of know, but at the end of the day, it doesn't like change anything.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. And we're so excited and so grateful to even just have a baby. So for us, like, we're not team boy or team girl. Well, not really. Here's the thing. I see myself as a boy mom first. I definitely want both. I want a boy, I want a girl. But I just have like this fantasy, I guess, of having a boy first. So we have like our older brother to our daughter, and then have a girl second. But whatever God wants to bless us with, we obviously are so grateful for and so excited for. Ooh, excuse me.
Girl.
But I'm so excited for like just the anticipation. And everyone that we've told so far are like, you guys are crazy. How are you guys not going crazy not knowing? But like Eldon said, it doesn't make a difference for us, like if we know or we don't know, because
and to prepare everything, it's gonna be just like whatever we get, or like gender neutral.
Yeah.
And then also if we do need like whatever, it's so easy to just go to the store and just pick out what we need, or order on Amazon, order online, and like stuff will be here like the next day.
Yeah, like when it comes to colors, we want our baby nursery and baby vibe like all neutrals anyway. So that part like is covered because we're not doing anything blue or anything pink. But then when it comes to like, if it is a girl, we need dresses and hair bands and stuff like that, then obviously he's right down the street to go to Target when the baby comes. I can't speak for you, but I love neutrals. I love everything like ivories and nudes and whites and grays and blacks and tan. So I feel like that's the vibe that we're gonna be starting out with. And then once we know the gender, then we can start collecting more colors. But girl, I'm not the type to be like, I'm not putting my boy in pink or not putting my girl in blue. Like, I'll put my boy in pink and I'll put my girl in blue. Like, it's not that deep. It's just a color. Also, another side note, this is kind of like another personal thing, I guess, but I am so deathly afraid of birth. And I know a lot of moms have like super easy experiences and blessed with like in and out of the hospital and everything's smooth and like a breeze for them. But I've also heard a lot of the horror stories, which scares me so bad. So on top of, you know, us waiting, it also gives me like more excitement for that day. Like, not only are we gonna meet our baby and see what our baby looks like,
but you get a surprise.
But we get a surprise along with it. Like, what is it? So as soon as it comes out, we're like, oh, it's a girl, it's a boy. So we have literally no idea. And honestly, I feel with everything that we went through this year, I feel like time was in slow motion, but also sped up at the same time. Like, I literally cannot believe we're 6 months in and we only have a few months left. Like, our entire lives are about to change forever.
One of the hard things though about not knowing the gender is every time when we go to a doctor's appointment, we have to tell them like,
yeah,
please don't tell us, please don't tell us. And they like, I think some of them, they have like a flag.
It's a red flag alert. It says surprise gender, so they know not to slip and say he's doing good or she's doing good or whatever. But I think it's more common than we thought. They're like, you guys will be surprised. A lot of people do surprise gender. So we know not to like slip or say something. Because obviously all of our doctors know the gender because of our genetic blood work and tests and stuff. But yeah, I'm almost more excited not knowing and like just waiting it out. And I feel like I would do that for every kid. Like some of our friends were like, oh, we would do that for the second or third baby, but not the first. Like I have to know. But I don't know. We're just so excited for a baby, period. So, I'm getting so excited.
With maybe you, on the second one, you might want to just know, because if the surprise doesn't meet your expectations, then you're like, let's just find out early.
I wouldn't say that. Because at the end of the day, you're going to get what you get.
Yeah.
That's why I never want to have an expectation, because it's like, you can't control what God's going to give you. So if we're going to be like, you know, blessed with one of each, then amazing. Or we might be a boy mom and dad or a girl mom and dad. So
2 boys or 2 girls.
But I don't know if I've ever shared this before, but I've always had in my heart a desire, I guess, to adopt a child. And you guys know we've done it with dogs, but ever since I was a little girl, I've just been around a lot of families growing up, obviously around my parents, with families that adopted children. So something in me has always just been, you know, have like a special place in my heart to do that for, you know, a child that needs parents and a life. So that's something that we want to look into after this. But I don't know, especially after the first trimester, girl, I was going through it. I told Eldon, I was like, you better love this baby, because I don't think I can do this again.
Yeah, or people ask, they're like, they say, oh, do you guys think you're gonna have another one or whatever? I was like, we'll see what happens after the birth. Because I think like after the birth, then you'll really know if like you want to do it again, you don't want to do it again. But like, who knows, you might be like, oh my gosh, I want to have another baby.
Yeah, like right away.
Yeah.
That's true. Or we might be happy with just one. So I don't really have like, again, an expectation of where we're going as far as like our family in the future. But at the same time, like I would love to have at least 2, at least, as of right now.
But we'll see.
But the way that my pregnancy was set up, it was rough. But I also said that about my BBL. I was like, I could never, ever do this again when I was going through it. But now it's been a couple years. I'm like, I could do it again. So it's all in your mind. Well, it's not. It's literally like.
Well, it is.
It is, because you have to be willing to like put yourself through that. And I give all my moms so much props. Women's bodies are incredible. And I know every woman says this, but it's insane what our bodies can do. And like the bigger the baby grows, it's been a couple weeks now that we've felt kicks and bumps and jabs. Actually, just this morning, it was hella moving. Like I sent him videos on Snapchat. I'm like, this baby is playing soccer in my stomach. Never ever has it moved this much yet. So I feel like more connected to my baby now. And it's kind of like, it's just me and you, kid. Like that's how it feels. Every time I wake up in the morning, that's the first thing I do is wait for my baby to kick. And then I feel like I can get out of bed. If it doesn't kick, then I'm like waiting around for it. Because the bigger your baby grows, obviously you kind of get like paranoid. I have nightmares, and it's just like, you just want to make sure the baby's okay. But yeah, that is pretty much our gender story. And I'm so happy to finally like tell you guys our, what do you call this, like situation, because it's been killing me. Like I've been wanting to tell you guys, but then we wanted to tell you guys like why. And there's really not any crazy reason, but it's just what we decided. And we're super, super excited. The closer we get, it gets more like, the anticipation just like builds up like crazy. But we still want to do gender prediction videos, which I feel like will make it way more interesting, because we're not finding out and you guys aren't finding out with us for a couple more months.
What if everything just goes like boy or girl? Like every prediction.
That's what we were wondering. So we did mention in a few videos back that if you guys know any gender prediction, what do you call them? Like,
myths, old wives' tales.
Yeah, old wives' tales, but no, what do you call it when you're doing like a science project? I can't think of the word. Pregnancy brain has been insane. Speaking of which, I just want to tell you guys real quick. I went yesterday to get my glucose testing done, and then they also wanted a urine test because they told me that they misplaced the results or something like that, which is really weird. But anyway, I went to go get my urine test done. She gave me the cups and the sanitary wipes and everything. I go to the bathroom, use the wipes, do all that, TMI, sorry, but I freaking pee
In the toilet.
in the toilet.
Not the cup.
And I'm like, I didn't even pee in the cup. But also, shout out to pregnancy bladder tank, because girl, it goes for days. Like, I peed everything out. And I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe I did that. So I was like, let me see if there's anything left. So I already was like fully dressed, like washing my hands. And then that's when I seen the cup. So I was like, let me try again. And I like literally had like a couple drips, and I walked out and the girl's like, oh, you put it in there. I'm like, no, I don't have anything in here. There's only a couple drips. And she's like, oh my God. So she was laughing with me. But then she went to the back and she's like, actually, that's enough for us to do the testing. Like, it was like 5 milliliters or whatever. It was like a little bit, but girl, this bladder, I be peeing legit like 15 to 20 times a night. It's so annoying. That's gotta be the most annoying thing at nighttime. But anyway, let us know if you guys have any gender prediction tests that you want us to do in the comments, so that we can refer back to the comment section when we film that. I think we'll probably do it soon, because now I'm really curious. I want to see like how they all turn out. At the end of the day, it's like superstition, you know what I mean? But
we just gotta wait and see.
We just gotta wait and see. I'm so excited. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our date night. We hope you guys had fun. I had fun. I feel like this was like
chill,
our normal date night chill vibes. We're kind of like, we don't really go out as often because we just love being home with our dogs, and I'm such a homebody, especially being pregnant. But yeah, we just want to hang out with you guys, and now it's time for us to go watch Mother and eat my matcha ice cream. So we'll see you guys back soon. We love you guys so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.